earlier. So in the earlier, we discussed about
Okay.
uh,
Actually, I asked the same question to that first 1 hour I asked actually. That's okay.
okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So I mean, we just discussed about the history of spreadsheet and the terminology we use in Excel. What is cell? What is workbook? What is worksheet? And then we discussed what are the different versions of the Excel and the user interface of Excel. What is what? I will just give a brief of what is user interface,
Okay.
and then we'll start moving forward. Okay. So in the user interface, what we discussed is this is the title bar where you can see the title of the Excel sheet. So here currently book 1 is the title of the Excel sheet. This is the quick access toolbar, the toolbar where we can quickly access whatever functions we want. For example, if I want to add any function here, I can simply go to file. I can go to options. In the options, we have quick access toolbar. In the
Okay.
quick access toolbar, in the quick access toolbar, we have multiple functions which we want to reuse again and again. For example, I have moved the borders to the right side. Like it was like this earlier. I moved the borders to the right side, or maybe I'll add some other function. Wait. Like for example, I'll add this fill color. Okay, I'll add it on the right side and I click OK. Until now, you see there is nothing here. It has undo, redo, borders, and center alignment. The fill color is not mentioned on the top. Now, if I click OK, I have the fill color on the top. So suppose I want to fill this color with any color, suppose yellow. I click on yellow. See, now I can reuse this how many ever times I want. For this, I need not go to home tab and then go to yellow color, basically. So quick access toolbar will help you quickly access a function in your Excel sheet. So this is, you can add multiple enough, like how many ever you want, you can add it. But that will again increase your capacity there. Whatever it is, you can simply keep on adding and you will be able to see so many other things here. But it is recommended to use one or two because the moment you proceed on with this class, you will learn to use shortcuts and everything you will do with the help of keyboard. You will need not click things there. So that is all about the quick access toolbar. So as I mentioned, the first thing is your title bar. In the title bar, you have that minimize, maximize, and close in the end. And then this is your quick access toolbar, which wherein you can add Excel functions which you quickly want to use. By the name quick access toolbar, it means quickly want to use. Okay. Now we discussed about the home. We discussed about the ribbon bar. So this particular second line of the Excel sheet, what you see in the screen is the ribbon bar. So each ribbon has buttons, so the ribbon bar has buttons, which is file button, home button, insert button, which are tabs basically. Home tab, insert tab, draw, page layout tab, formulas tab, data tab, review, view, and help. And each tab has a group, which is the clipboard group, font group, alignment group. In insert, you have tables, illustrations, charts, spark lines. In the draw, you have drawing tools, convert, like this. So these are all called the groups in the tab. And each group has multiple functions. Like for example, in the clipboard group, you have cut, copy, paste, format painter. In the font group, you have the font name, font size. Again, you have a shortcuts for font sizes, then bold, italic, underline stuff. So ribbon bar has multiple tabs. Each tab has multiple groups. Each group has multiple functions. So this is all about your ribbon bar. Proceeding further is your formula bar. So basically this particular white color field, what you see is your formula bar. So formula bar will help you tell what does the formula written in that. If there is no formula, it will give you the same text. For example, I write 5 here and I enter. If I click on 5 here, now it will only show me 5. It doesn't say that this has come through a formula. It says that it looks like a user input, like we have input something. Now, for example, I'll write 10 here, and then here I will just write equal to 5 plus 10. Okay. Now, if I come to 15, it will say me that there is some addition going on there. It did not say me 15. Whereas this particular cell told me 10. 10 is user input. We inputted. But here we did not input anything. No. So how is it coming? It will tell you what is the formula there. So that's about your formula bar. Okay. And this particular section is called your name bar. Name, it denotes the cell address. For example, where is this 15 sitting? 15 is sitting in the H column and in the third row, correct? So third row and H column is H3, right? H3 is your name. You can call it as name or you can call it as cell address. Now, suppose if you're selecting 2-3 cells, how will you tell the cell address? You will tell it by saying F3 to H3. F3 to H3, which means range of multiple cells. For more than one cell, it will be called as range. Even if it is 2 cell, it will be called as range. But even if it is only 1 cell, it is called cell. Okay. Now tell me the range of this. Sorry. What is the range of this? L3 to P8. Okay. This is L3 and this is P8. P8. Now L3 to P8 means all the cells between L3 to P8. This is one range. Okay. Understood what is range? Okay. Now, these are rows and columns, you know. So after formula bar, we have rows and columns. Rows and columns are basically columns in A to XF, sorry, XFD, which is the last column. And the rows is from first row until the last row, 10,48,576. Okay. And the between rows and columns, there is a triangular section, which will, by clicking on that, you can select the whole sheet. Whole sheet means data until last row till last column. Okay. Suppose if you want to color the whole sheet, you can simply select like this. Do line. Basically, whatever function you want to do with the whole sheet, you can select like this quickly. Okay. So that's selection of your whole sheet. And here are your sheets: sheet 1, sheet 9, sheet 10, sheet 8, whatever is this, your sheet bar, where it's not called sheet bar, it is just the number of sheets you can add here and you can use here. This will give you the sheet wise information. Okay. And this is a scroll bar. Now, the last bar what we have in the Excel user interface is the status bar. Status bar will basically tell you the status of your Excel sheet. For example, it says ready here. Ready means it is ready to use. You can use this readily. Now, the next thing is you have the macros. We currently don't deal with any macros in this training. For macros, we have a special other training called VBA macros. Basically, as I told you, macros are macros is a function in the Excel where you can automate stuff, automate your Excel report, automate your Excel calculations. So with the help of one click, your calculations will perform. So currently we are not using macros, but this is to, start your macro recording. I will give you a little brief of macros when we come to that topic, but just to know that this will help you basically start your macro recording and end your macro recording. And here in the end, it will give you the minimum maximum count of the numbers. So when you deal with numbers like 20, like example, this one only 5 and 10. If I select both the 5 and 10, so here automatically it will give you minimum, maximum and average. But I have added count. Sorry, it will automatically give you sum, count and average, but I have added minimum and maximum. How did I add this? I right click on this and I selected this minimum and maximum. If I unselect, it will go away, you see. So whatever things, whatever calculations you want handy, you can just add it there. As default, they will keep count, sum and average as default in Excel sheet. Okay. So if you are someone who is more interested to see minimum of the numbers or maximum of the numbers, you can simply add it like that. Okay. Now, the next two tabs are basically your page layout. Page layout is basically how you want to see your page. So this will be mostly useful when you print the Excel sheet in a paper. This we will learn in the page layout section. When we come to that section, I will train you about this. But I'm just letting you know what are the components of the status bar. Basically, whatever we discussed here, everything, each and every tab we will discuss, every function inside the tab. Okay. And this is basically your minimizing and maximizing the screen, how you want to see, if you want to see in maximize version or minimize version. Okay. So this is all about your Excel user interface. Excel user interface, which we call as Excel UI, which is what we discussed here previously. Excel user interface. So all those topics, whatever I just told you, are mentioned here. So after this class, maybe if you have some time, you can go through this Excel workbook and go through this concepts, which I mean, debrief everything, whatever I explained till now. So quick access toolbar, I just explained it. Okay, that was the same thing. Now, coming to the keyboard shortcuts. Keyboard shortcuts are basically the shortcuts which we can do it with the help of keyboard. These are like with just basic control and whatever letter or command, you can easily able to do the perform the operations in Excel. Now the thing is, I will not help you go through everything here. There are some shortcuts which are widely used in Excel that I will, the more I get into the class, the more shortcuts will come, and then you can simply note down. I will tell you what shortcut I have used. So with that, you can learn. I'll help you explain what, how to read this particular sheet. Okay. So if you see F1, if you just click press F1, it will go to the help mode. Help. This help is there, no? This help mode, it will go this one. If you simply click F1, okay. And then if you click F1 with shift, it will talk about what is this help about. F1 with the help of Alt, it will say insert a chart sheet. Like this, you have multiple formulas. Okay. If you do it single-handedly, if you do it multiple-handedly. Okay. For example, so basically there you have here like this. Like how do I say? Control shift and F1 is not there. There is nothing here. How do I say? Yeah, now you see Control Shift L means apply or remove filters. So what I'll do is I'll see there is no filter on this. Okay, currently Control Shift and L. If I press, you see the filters came. Then Control Shift L again. If I put, the filters went away. So you understood apply and remove filters, like that you have to read. So if I say Alt plus F8, this is F8, no? Yeah, Alt and F8. See, it got to the macro screen. You see, macro list. Understood? But we don't use everything all the time. There are some basic shortcuts which we mostly use in Excel. I will tell you that. And the overall list is here. So you can go through the overall list. Okay. So this is all about the shortcuts, how you want to do it, what you want to do it with the help of Control plus Shift, only Alt, only Control, only Shift, without anything. So are we good here? Any doubts, any questions in terms of reading this particular sheet?
Hemant, can you get this printout?
What? Your voice is very low, Jasveer.
Can you get a printout of this?
Print out. Yeah, the sheet is with you. I mean,
Okay,
you have the file only with you.
that's fine then.
Yeah. You can do whatever with the file. Okay, you got the SharePoint link, right? Yeah. So let's go to the data type. So until here, is everyone good? Do you have any questions? Am I going too fast? If you can say I will go little slow. Everything is fine, right?
Yes, sir. As of
Yes,
now,
Hemant.
everything is fine.
Yes, Hemant, all good.
Yep. Perfect.
Hemant, you said like we can create a sheets, right? How many sheets max we can create, Hemant, in a one Excel?
Yeah. Actually, sorry that you were not there in the earlier class and my recording also stopped. I mean, I did
Acha.
not start the recording.
Okay.
So I have mentioned this. So you can
Okay.
use unlimited sheets in your Excel sheet. It's just that how much ever sheet you use, that will indirectly affect your CPU or memory.
CPU.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
Acha. Okay.
until
Hmm.
20, 25, 30 is also fine. If you go to like 100, or as I told you that this is unlimited, the more you use, the memory of your CPU is used. So it purely depends upon how good your CPU memory is. And I have never find anyone who went beyond 20 sheets. So
Okay.
I don't think you guys must be using 100 sheets. But in
Okay.
that case, the answer is it is as good as your CPU memory is.
Got it. Got it.
All right. So let's proceed to the data types. I think we will talk about the data type first. Okay, yeah. 1 second. Yeah, data types, correct. Yeah, let's move to the data types. Okay. So now until now you understood what we do in the Excel. Why do we use Excel? So just debriefing. Why do we use Excel? I told that we use Excel to store data, do the calculations, and analyze it. Okay. In order to store data, we need to know what are the things in Excel, what is the user interface. That is where we learned about the user interface. What items are there, what is what, and what is not what. And then we discussed about the quick access toolbar. Now, in order to store data in Excel, tell me what kind of data you store in the Excel. Randomly, you can tell me anything.
It can be text or number.
It can be text, it can be numbers, it can be
Matrix and things
i-
like that. Like
It's a
the
combination of number and text.
numbers, symbols, whatever you can write, right? You can put
Yes.
whatever is there in your keyboard, basically.
Yes.
Now, these these items, what you store inside, like the data, whatever you input in the Excel, are categorized. By meaning of categorized, numbers are different, you know, text is a different category, like that. And then you have date and time, which is another category. Okay, all these things are different categories of data which you can input in your Excel. Like, think of a notebook, your notebook. You can write anything in the notebook, right? Yeah, you can do diagrams also. You can do diagrams in Excel also, shapes and all, everything you can add in this. So you can basically do whatever you want, but everything has a different category. Okay, that category is defined, is something called data types, the type of data you input in the Excel. Okay. Now, for example, let me just start with a small example and then you will slowly understand. Okay. Now, what I want to do is, you see there is 3 in the A cell. Okay. The cell A has 3 and C is the where we want to do a multiplication. Do a multiplication here. It's written as a command. What I'll do is I will do 3 into 2. What should be the answer?
6.
6.
6, right?
Yes.
Why are we getting 5?
A1 into 2.
function F2, sorry, just F2. No, the multiplication is this only, like you have star to multiply,
Yes.
plus to add, minus to subtract, star to multiply. Any guesses? Think.
There are no open and close brackets for it.
No, I mean, if you open and close brackets also, it will not matter. Brackets we use when we have any addition or subtraction in future. So it will give you the same answer. Any more wild guesses?
If you
Think.
keep only for A1, Hemant, brackets, A1,
No, I mean,
same.
it's
No,
again the same.
It's a minus in the column A.
What is in the column A?
Minus.
Then it will show in minus, right? It did not
Formula
show
bar
anything
it
in the
will show,
minus.
right? Okay.
Think of a reverse way, no?
Why can't you put 2 in a cell and use A1 into that cell number?
2 here, okay.
You can do equals to
Equal to this into
A1.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you. So what I'm trying to explain you here is whatever you see on your Excel screen is not the same. Okay. So which means now tell me what is 5? 5 divided by 2.
2.5.
2.5.
Can you see something here?
Okay, yeah. The decimals are removed.
Okay. So that is how we play around with Excel. So whatever you see in the Excel is not the same always. That's the line which I wanted to prove. And that's the reason I came up to this exercise. Okay. So always. So this is what I am displaying here, but what actually it is showing here. Okay. So that is what you need to be seeing in Excel. Okay. So which means not whatever you see is the same in Excel. Okay. Now, one more exercise, but I want you to, I mean, I will tell you the answer of this in the next class, maybe tomorrow. But you see this also, okay? Now, 10, 20, 30. This is fine. What is the total of 10, 20, 30? 60. Everyone is
60.
good with this?
Yes.
Let's do the total. Okay.
60.
Equal to sum. Okay. 10, 20, 30. Cool.
Yeah.
I got answer as 0.
Suresh Kichina.
Huh? Now tell me why I'm getting 0 here. I did the correct answer. I mean, this formula is correct.
Need to check each cell.
Again, can you click on that one by
No,
one,
no, 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 no.
Hemant?
Cell. You see 10, 20, 30, everything is written now.
Then
Because
20,
in
30.
column wise, if you do 10, 30 in a column, down you can add the better.
I'll tell you, wait.
Vertically, horizontally.
10, 20, 30.
30. Is equals to do down sum.
Okay.
Is equals, yeah, sum.
You're getting it here. Why you're not getting it here? See, I did here
Because
also.
30 is minus 30 maybe.
No, I mean, you see, you can see, no, 30 is 30 only here. The same 30 is 30 here also.
okay.
So again, that's the
Go
thing.
to cell 7.
Cell 7. Function F2. See, nothing is there. Cell 6. 30 is 30, 20 is
Number
20.
format here, it's in general format. Is that why?
Yeah, I can do this to general format as well.
A7 value reflecting on the B4.
See, I put this in also general format. A7 value is
A7.
is reflecting in B4.
B4.
No, this is sum of that three. See A4, A5, A6.
Okay.
Now I'm getting 30. I think I changed it. That's why.
That's what.
So
Earlier it is
basically,
0. That's why it
yeah,
is reflecting as 0 same way.
basically what I'm trying to tell you is, so whatever you see in Excel is not the same. Okay. Even if we try to get, we are not getting the answer because the way we are writing it in Excel matters. The way, that's the thing called data type. The way we are showing the data and we are categorizing the data is different. That we will learn. I will tell you that in the next class how I did it. Okay. So that's how data types differ in Excel. By looking, it looks like a number, but it is not a number, is what I wanted to explain you. Okay. Now, I mean, I'll let you know about this tomorrow, not today, because I want you to research in your day to day or think about it more. Okay. Let's do one thing. Okay. Uh, okay. So I think from, okay, anyone, okay, I'll go with anyone who's working currently in office or something and who has the employee ID in numbers.
I'm working, Hemant.
Yeah. Do you have employee ID in numbers or it's a combination of letter and number?
Number.
Number. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, it's Prasad, right? So yes,
Yes.
Mr. Prasad, can you tell me your employee ID?
90864.
90864.
4.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Any one of you, can you tell me your mobile number? 630-44-311-775. Okay. So Prasad has told me his his employee ID is 90864. Listen what he told. Okay. And Aryan has told his mobile number as 630-44-311-775. Okay. Suppose you are a CEO of a company. Okay. How much bank balance do you think you will have? Like, give me some value. 5 crores. Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the trainee has told that she's a CEO of a company and she has a 5 crore. I don't know if this is 5 crore. Sorry, I'm weak in this.
Problem. Numbers are numbers.
Yeah, it is 5 crores. Correct. Okay. Okay. She told 5 crores. Listen, everyone. Okay. Can you please tell me, do you have a bike or a car? Okay, bike. Can you please tell me your bike number?
138.
0601, correct?
Yeah.
So this guy has told 0601 as his bike number. Okay. Okay, imagine there is a 0 here. Anyone who remembers your marks of 10th class marks?
495.
495. Okay, 495. Okay. Okay. So everyone has gave their inputs, right? Like most of us. So when I asked about the employee ID, a person has told, Prasad has told me 90864. Mobile number, Aryan has told me 630-443-1175. Listen to my words, okay? Bank balance, this lady has told me 5 crores. And marks in exams, one of them has told me 495. And then bike number, a trainee has told 0601. Okay. So everyone has told. Now tell me, what is the difference when everyone told? No, you leave about the questions. Everyone gave me answers in numbers only, right? But
Yes.
tell me, why did Prasad not say 90,864? Why did he say me 90864?
It's not an amount.
It's an
Number. It's a
it's a
number.
number.
It's a number. Okay. So they have told me it's not an amount, it's a number.
Correct.
You guys, anyone else can think and tell why did Prasad say like this? and not in the way 90,864?
It easy to say
It's easy.
numbers.
Okay. Is it easy to say 90,864
No,
than
90864.
90,864?
I'm saying 90864 is easy to say instead of saying 90,864.
So instead of bank balance 5 crores, this lady should have told 500,000,000. That is easy.
No, the 5 crores is easy.
Then
It's
Aryan,
it
Aryan could
is
have also told me 63 crores, 43 lakhs, 75,000 or something.
See, it's we're talking about the amounts, then CR employed numbers.
the way we are habituated to concern questions and the things.
Yes.
So this is here to help you understand again that all numbers are not same. Now, why I'm telling this in Excel is basically you guys, whatever answers you gave, you are 90% there. But the only thing what I want to say is the numbers which mobile number and the marks in exam is there, right? These two numbers can be calculated. Sorry. Not the mobile number. The 5 crores. 5 crores and the 495 marks is something which can be calculated. Now, like marks in exams, you calculate it and then you get 495, right? 5 crores, you calculate it like 1 crore plus 2 crore plus 3 crore, like that you calculate and then you get a 5 crore. You can calculate, use that 5 crore in calculation anywhere. Like what is the 10% of your net worth? That you will calculate with 5 crore, right? What is the 10% of 495 marks in your school or your college? You cannot calculate employee ID, right? That is something it is denoted to a person. You cannot calculate a mobile number. That is something which is denoted to a person. Aadhaar card number. It is denoted to a respective person. That's a unique number which is given to a person. Similarly, is your bike number also. You won't say 601. You will say 0601 only, right? I cannot say my bike number is 2343. I'll say 2343. Okay. So the numbers which can be used in calculations are called numbers in Excel. The numbers which cannot be used in calculations are basically called text. Okay. So there are numbers which are in number format and there are numbers which are in text format. So your employee ID, mobile number, Aadhaar card, bike number, and whatever numbers you have, like any other numbers like PAN card number or whatever numbers are your text formatted numbers. So there is a difference between text formatted numbers and number formatted numbers. Basically, number formatted numbers are something which can be used for calculations. Text formatted numbers cannot be used for calculations. It can be order ID, it can be Aadhaar ID, PAN number, serial number 123, attendance, roll number, schools, colleges, hall ticket number. All these numbers are your text formatted numbers. The numbers like amount, sales, profit, marks, bank balance, all these numbers are your calculated numbers, which you use for calculations. Okay, that are called number format numbers. So in data types, numbers are there. In numbers, you have multiple ways you write the numbers as number format or the text formatted number. Okay, let's now proceed on with the data types. What are the different data types we have in Excel and what is the alignment of it? What is the default alignment is? How we can force a data to be aligned on the left side or right side. Okay. First is your text alignment. So whenever you write a text, suppose I wrote my name in the text, my text is always on the left hand side of the Excel sheet. Okay. Default is left hand side. What you can do is you can move the alignment wherever you want, here, wherever you want. But the default will be on the left side. What happened? Yeah, I mean, You can reduce it. So your your default alignment of the text is on the left hand side. It is always like we gave an example of a macro here. So when we write any word in, yeah, that's okay, I think. Suppose we wrote an example here like macro. I wrote my name as an example. It is on the left side. So this is your extreme right, this is your middle, this is your left. So the default is on the left side. Okay. Alpha or alphanumeric. So you can write in alphabet, or if you even write any numbers, so Hemant 123 or 123 Hemant, whatever it is, it will be treated as text and it will be on the left hand side, default version. All clear? Okay. Now number. Yes, any questions in the online batch?
Can you say it once again? Text format.
What?
Repeat once again the text format.
Yeah. So text format, what I said is, whenever you write any alphabet or alphanumeric data in the Excel sheet, its default format will be on the left hand side. By that, you can understand that this is a text. Or by looking at that also, you can understand that it is a text. But you can see the default alignment also. For example, I wrote my name, I wrote with a number, I wrote number and name both. It's on the left hand side. Now, next is number format. So whatever number you write, 70, 80, you see the numbers are by defaultly going on the right hand side. So with this, you can understand that these are the number format. Okay. This will always be on the right hand side. And you can see that these are numbers. Now there are, and when you have numbers, right, you can also see that it is automatically getting calculated. Now you see here in this example also, if I select 10 and 20, nothing is showing me down. This is also one of the way to understand that these are not numbers. Okay, I'll explain you what I did there, but I'm trying to explain you how you can also look. Okay, so this is also on the right hand side, but I played around with that. Usually people will not play around with that, but just to show you how things can be shown in Excel, I did that. Okay, so this is how it will be. The numbers by default will be on the right hand side. Okay, and date and time. When you write any date or time in the Excel sheet, that will also come on the right hand side. Like for example, equal to today. See, it's on the right hand side. If it's on the right hand side, you should understand that it is dates. And dates are usually in the number format, numbers only. So it will be on the right hand side. Now, the problem with the dates is whatever date your system is supporting, it's in the US format or Indian format. Okay, that is the way you need to read the date. So currently, if you see, my system settings are in the US format because we work with the US clients also in this laptop. So it is 13th September. But if your system has a setting of an Indian time, then it will then you will have to read in MMDDYY. Sorry, DDMMYY. So it will be 13/9/2025. Now it is 9/13 because my system is in the format of that. Okay.
Here I have a question. If we are using combination of number and text, then also it will go to right hand element. Huh?
No, left. You see number and text combination.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, no problem. Now we have something called logical output. Logical output is basically, tell me if you do you know logical operators? We studied in maths. You know this, but you must have forgot. Greater than, less than, equal to. These are all your logical operators, right? By help of this logical operator, what will you get the answer? You'll get the answer in yes or no, right? Which is true or false. Is 5 greater than 1? True. Yes. Is 1 greater than 0? True. Is 1 greater than 5? False. You get the answer in the true and false, right? So when we use this logical operators, we get the answer also in the logical output. Logical output is either true or false. So whenever we use logical operator, you get the answer in true or false, and that will by default be in the center alignment. That now you will say that true and false are also text only. Then why it is coming in center? The text is not text. That is a logical operator output, which is coming in central. Now you see, I'll write true. It usually sits in the left side. It's not sitting in the left. Okay, as a text format, it sits on the left side like this. But when I do in the logical format, like 6 greater than 3, it sits in the middle like this. So true and false both are logical outputs in Excel. Now formula error. When we write any formula, if we get an error, so that error will also come in the center format. Okay. And errors usually denotes with this hash. Okay. Now you see this we got. Can we divide anything by 0? Can we divide any number or anything with 0? No, right? We get
No.
we usually write in schools as 0 only the answer, but it is not divisible. First of all, in our schools, they thought us wrong. Nothing can be divided by 0. Okay. 6, 0. Let's see. Is 6 divided by 0? Answer will be like this. It's showing me an error because it cannot be divided. And whatever errors we have everything coming in the center alignment. And error comes with hash. Okay. Clear with this? Yes. Any question in the online?
No.
So these are all your types of data which we use in Excel. Okay. Now, can you tell me the date? What is this date? You have two options here. Tell me which is the correct option. Is it 1st August or 8th January? I explained you this
Is the
concept just some time back.
It's 1st August,
Yeah.
US format. As your laptop
Okay.
it is.
It is 1st August. Why it is 1st August? Because my laptop is
US
set
format.
to the US format. Okay. That's why it is the 1st August. So you have to make sure whatever you do, most of the laptops are having US formats, unless there are some people who wants to put it in the Indian format only. Okay. So whenever you send data related to dates, if it is office, obviously everyone is working in MNC, so it will by default be a US format. But whenever you send date related information, make sure the person knows that which format it is. Correct? It shouldn't be a confusion to them. Okay. So you either tell them or you expand and write the form, the date. You can expand the date also in Excel. Okay. So this is all about your data types in Excel sheet. Okay, everyone good, clear with this?
Yes.
Cool. Can we proceed further? Now, number formats. Yeah.
So if at all there is another format for entering the date manually, so we can even add 09.09.2025 or something like that as well, right?
Yeah.
So is there any compulsion that we only need a dash or something like that?
No. So this hash, whatever you, sorry, the slash, whatever you write here, this particular format, this is the default way how we write our dates. You can convert it however you want. You can put hyphen in between like this, or something like that also. But it will come in this format only. You have multiple types of date formats here. Like if you go to number formats more, if you go to date, you have multiple ways to write dates.
Right.
You can write it in any way you want. Okay. We'll come to this formatting slowly. Okay. We will come to the number format later. Let's start with the clipboard. Okay. First clipboard and then we'll go to the number formats. Okay. So let me just go to Excel sheet. Okay. Now we will start with our home tab. Okay. Until now, whatever we thought, whatever we learned was all about what are the formats we have, what are the types of data types we have in Excel sheet. Okay. How we can denote number, text, how is the default alignment of that. Okay. Now we will start with the home tab and then we'll learn about the clipboard and the clipboard font alignment, and then we will come to the number formats, which is here. Okay. Okay. Now suppose, let me close this Excel sheets. So until now, you guys are clear what I explained you, right? Do you have any questions till now? Am I going too fast or too slow? I'm good with the pace, right? Yeah, anywhere if you think that I am going fast or any concept you think which you think that you did not understand, just let me know, okay? So that it will be easy for me to help you understand. Something went wrong with this Excel sheet.
No, sir, the speed is fine. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. Just a moment, my Excel sheet is having some issues. It got stuck. Okay. Just a moment, I don't really know what happened. Okay, sharing my screen back. Okay. Yeah. So let's start with our home tab in the ribbon bar, and then we'll start with the clipboard function. Okay, let me just put some random data here. Okay, and I'll just put some. Okay, I just put some random data here. Now we will start with our first function in the clipboard, which is cut. Okay. Now cut is basically you have the symbol here called cut. Okay. And the shortcut for the cut is Control X. Control plus X. Now what cut does is first you need to select a data. Okay. And simply do Control X. Okay, and wherever you want this data to go, you come to that place. Suppose I want to go here and I simply do Control V. So this data what was there here got cut, but it got copied also. It will copy also. And then when you paste it, pasting is Control V. When you paste it, it will cut from here and go and paste to some other place. So again, what I'll do is I'll select this data. I will do Control X and I will come back here. I will paste it back. This is your Control X. Everyone knows about it. Just letting you know again. Okay. Now you have something called copy. Control plus C. Copy is what you copy it. and then you paste it. Suppose I want to paste again here. When I paste it, this will not go anywhere. Okay. And I can paste it how many ever times I want. See? But can I do Control X? 1 second. I'll copy it with Control X. Can I paste it again and again? I cannot paste it. See, it is not allowing me to paste it again. I get a runtime error. Okay. So, and my data also went away from here. So in Control X, the data will go away with the cut, which is the data will cut away. But with Control Copy, you will have the data copied while staying there. And then you can paste it how many ever times you want. Like now I pasted so many times. So that is the difference between Control Copy and Control Paste. Now, you must have not known it, but let me do one more thing to this. I will do the color formatting to this data. Okay. Now, Control X, Control V. Same. Control X is copying, Control V is pasting. Okay, Control X, I'll put it back. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. Copying, pasting. You can paste n number of times. The same concept. Now you have with color. It is getting pasted with the color. You see, I pasted with the color, it got pasted with the color as well. Okay. Whatever the formatting is there, it got pasted along with the same thing. The bold also came, the color also came, everything came. See, I'll just copy it again for your sake. I'll paste it. See, while pasting, the 49 was in bold, it got copied in the bold only, pasted in the bold only. Okay. But what if I want to copy and paste and I want to get it in this format? I want to copy the same data. While pasting, I want it to be normal. How can I do that?
By using paste special.
Yep, right. So one more thing before I go there, you can also do this copying part with the help of this. This is cut and this is copy. Basically, this is Control C with the help of your mouse. With the help of keyboard, it is Control C. Okay. So my question, coming back to the same question, I want to copy it. I want to paste it with the help. I want to paste it, but while pasting, I want to do it in a normal format. I mean, I don't want extra colors, bold, anything as such. Tell me what can I do it? So you're telling me I can copy this and I can paste it like this. And then after coming here, I can basically, remove the bold format and then put white color. Very simple.
Control Shift V.
This one, format painter. So you want to paint it. You can select this. You'll select this, you'll go here and do it. We can do it in that way also. Yeah, let's go to the functionality. So while pasting, you want to do something, you can do it in many ways. Like one way is, copying and pasting and then changing your colors and removing your formats. One other way is using the format painter, which I'll explain you. But we have an easy way to do it. Let me just delete this. Let me delete this as well. So you copy this data, which is you either copy it through like this, you copy it like this, anything is fine. When pasting, you have the paste options. If you simply click this, it will act like a Control V. See, I simply clicked it, it acted like a Control V. Okay. And if I want to do a default formatting, like I don't want any formatting only, it should be normal. So you have multiple options while pasting. You see, there are so many options. You have paste, you have formulas, all these things. There's so many options. Let's go to the paste special. The paste special has list of options. These options only you will have in the list. I mean, here you have in terms of icons, images, but here you have it in spellings. Let's open this paste special format. So see all these things, whatever you have, no, the same options are there here in the terms of images. In images, you cannot read it by going on each cell. You have everything here in one box, basically. Okay. So now I copied, I want to paste. While pasting, what I need to do? So there is an option called values. First of all, this window is called paste special window. In this paste special window, you have something called values. Values means what it will do is whatever value is there inside the cell, it will only paste that, which means it will not see what is color. It will not see what is bold, italic. They will not see anything. It will only see the values and it will paste the values. Okay. Now I click OK. See, I got only the values. Got it? Now I'll come back here. Since it is already copied, once it is copied until you copy something else, correct? We are good with this. Okay. So you can again go to paste. I'll go to paste here. I'll go to the paste special again. Now what I will do is I will paste only format. Okay. And I click OK. You see? Color, the same color format, I got it without values. Here I got with values. Now, if you don't select anything, it will automatically say all. And I click OK. It will give me everything with values. Understood? Clear till here? Online folks, clear till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in order to write this, pasting this thing in the way of shortcut, you have the option name is paste special. And you have Alt plus ES. Okay. Now this is already again, no, the copy went away now. Okay. I'll copy it. I'll put my cursor here. Now to paste, you will simply do Control V. Correct? Now I want to do paste special. So once it is copied, when you while pasting, press Alt ES. So this window will open. And in this window, what type of pasting you want to do? You want to only paste values. See, in the values, under the value, what is having a underscore? Like what is which letter is having an underline? Tell me. In values, values
V
option,
is underlined.
V is underlined, right? After Alt ES, after this window opens, you simply click on V for values. It will automatically select and then press enter. You see, only values got pasted. Same way, Alt ES. I only want the format. What is the underline under formats?
T.
T. So I simply select T and I select enter. Got it? Clear, everyone? Any questions? No, right? So this is how your copying and pasting works. Now let's try one more version above. Okay.
So,
Now, yeah.
so regarding the borders I've asked you previously, so can it be done with the same paste special and
Yes, yes. I was telling you, right? You can do it
right,
with the help of paste special, or you also have format painter. We will tell you I will tell you both the ways, whichever feels easy to you, you can do it. You can use it.
right? Thank you.
Okay. So one more thing about, like, there are so many other options. I'm discussing all the options. So suppose you have now two data sets. Okay. And suppose this is class 4 marks and this is class 5 marks. Okay. And isme I will change the names. I'm just writing my friend's name. Okay. And then what I'll do is okay. And let's put this as science marks. This is English marks. Okay. And here I'll just put total. Let me put this in the same format. And total is sum of this plus this. Okay. I'll explain you the totals. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. So I'll copy this also. Let's give it a color. Okay. So now these are class 4 marks. These are class 5 marks. Okay. Sorry, I don't want to give any color to it. I'll just delete this. I have to show you the functionality, right? Okay. These are class 4 marks. Okay. What you did is suppose you're a principal person. Okay. Principal of the school. You got the class 4 marks. You got class 5 marks. Okay. In the class 4, what you did is you did the color coding, you did the formatting, and you also wrote the formula. Formula is to add both the total of both the subjects. Okay, you see, you have did the formula also. Now you have the same social and English science and English marks for class 5 also. You want to do the same procedure. You want to do the total. You want to give the same formatting. Now tell me, we know for a fact, you know for a fact, what do you know? You can copy the format. You can copy the numbers also. But will you copy the numbers now? No, right? Because the mark sheet is of 2 different classes and different students. You cannot copy, right? I cannot give my marks to you, right? You cannot copy it. Okay. But what can you do in this case? Can you copy the format? How can we copy the format? You select the whole format. You come here. What you do? Alt. You copy it. Alt ES. And then to copy the format, what is the formula?
T.
T. You select T. You select enter. Chalo. One thing you got. What you got? You copied the format. Now, next thing what you want to do is copy the formula also, right? Do we have any formula here? Formula is in which cells? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I copy the formula?
Yes.
I'll copy
Yes.
this. Okay. I come here from the same place. I will say Alt ES. Do we have formulas there? What do we have for formula? I click on F.
F.
I click OK. You see, I got the formulas also. Now it is not necessary to copy the 4 cells only and paste the 4 cells only. You can do it with 1 cell also. If the formula is same, you know, you need to add only. The formula is same for all the rows. You can simply do this way also. I'll do Control Z, Control Z. Okay. Okay, I'll just note down Control plus Z means undo. Undo means it will go back. Okay. I want to copy this. I want the same format. I want the same formula for all the cells. Okay. I'll copy it. Only I'm copying. You see, only one cell I'm copying. Okay. When I'm pasting, until where I want the same format, you can select like this, shift and down. Well, I'll write down shift plus down arrow to select. Okay. So I'll do one thing. I'll copy it and then shift and down arrow. With the shift and going down arrow, I selected the data till where the data is. Alt ES. And I want format and formula both. Can I select both? Yes, you can select both also. I select F, I got the formula. I select T. Oh, it is not getting selected. It can be selected, no? No, it is not getting selected. Okay, leave it. So I want to select formulas.
I think we should
If I want both, then all will come into picture.
Alt ES R and number on the right hand side. If you see the formulas and the number formats.
This both together. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can do it with this way also. You have both formats together. Let's do it individually. Okay. I want to copy the formula first. I click on F. I click OK. I got my formula. Now I want to do the formatting. Okay. Then Alt ES and then T for formatting. I click OK. You see my formula and formatting both together came off. If you want to do both Alt ES and then you have separate here section to do both together the same way. Okay. Understood? So you what did you understand? We did formula, we did format, we did values. Okay, now let's go to other sections. Alt ES. Okay, I need to copy something. Alt ES. Now, along with this, you also have comments validation. Now, comments is some like validation is something I'll tell you. We have a concept called data validation. When we learn that concept, I will tell you about how to copy it. Okay. Comments also, we have another section where we can actually give a comment to anything. For example, yep, like 10 minutes. Yeah. For example, now this 67 is there. Okay. So what I'll do? No, now you see 8 is there here. Okay. I want to write a comment here. You have an option called insert comment. Okay. I click on this. I'll write the student was sick. He left the paper halfway. Okay. Now what I wrote here, the student was sick and he left the paper halfway. Okay. Now suppose you have the same data in some other sheet. Okay, how should I write? I'll write like this. Okay. I'll put like this. Control C, and I come to the sheet, Control V. Okay. So suppose these are English marks only, just in case. Now what I wrote, I want some person to know the comment, right? The same comment. The comment is written here, but the comment should be written in every sheet, right? So that whenever you go to the sheet, you can see. So if you want to copy the comment, you copy the cell like this, come here and here, Alt ES, and what is the comment? C. So you simply select C, select enter. The same comment will get copied here. Okay, that is copying comment. Data validation, I will explain you during the data validation session. So we have the data validation is a big topic. So when we go there, I will explain you how to do that thing. Now you have all using source theme, all except borders. It is again the formatting with the theme and the borders. Column width is again the size of the column. If you want the column width also the same thing. And these are the combinations of formulas and formats, values and number formats. Okay. Now I will tell you one small thing of transpose and then we will continue the rest portion in the next class. Okay. Now transpose. Transpose is the meaning of transpose is changing your rows to column and columns to rows. Okay, that is the transpose. Now, for example, this marks is there. You want to copy the marks not in column, you want in the rows. So while pasting, you can change that also, like this. Suppose I want to do it here, so I'll say Alt ES, and what is the transpose? E, right? I select E, so it will get pasted like this. The rows, the columns got converted into rows. And not only single row and single column, but a table also you can convert like that. For example, this.
కాపీ చేసి పేస్ట్ లో పేస్ట్ స్పెషల్ లో ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ అంటే నిలువుగా ఉన్నాం అడ్డంగా అయింది.
Chandana, I think you're unmuted and okay, I only muted her. Okay, now transpose. Now if I select, I can do it for both the tables. Okay, I mean, it's not only a single row or a single column, I can do it for the table also. I'll do Control C and I'll paste it like this. Sorry.
Yes.
Alt ES and E. E means the underline is on E, which is transpose. And I click OK. You see?
Yes.
What equal to transpose? So in the formula, yeah, that is also there. I'm talking about the paste special functions. I mean, you can do the same type in many ways in Excel. You can do copy pasting, you can do anything. You can do it in any way you want. This is the most used. I mean, the Alt ES function is most used in Excel. Now, if you see, I have used so many times while explaining you guys. So like this. So this is how transpose works. Okay. Cool. Any questions still here? Copying, pasting special, formulas, values, formats, comments, formulas and number formats, values and number formats, all with borders, without borders, column width, transpose. This thing I'll explain you tomorrow, like in tomorrow next class.
Okay.
All right, everyone good until here? Anyone has any questions?
No. What about the practice, Hemant? Like on the class, while on the class?
What?
Practice, like what you're saying. We're hearing and listening to you what you're saying.
Yeah, so now these are the basic things
Yes.
which we need to know. The practicing will come when you get into the formulas.
Okay.
And if you still want to practice, you can practice while I am telling in the class.
Okay.
So you can have this thing copy and pasting practicing at your home, and then if you have any questions, we can connect back tomorrow. But when we come to the core topics like VLOOKUP, if conditions, index functions, match functions, I will share you the practice sheets. You need to practice that.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'll do is I will end my class here today. Before I end, until now, whatever I spoke, is anyone having any questions? Are we good? Was everyone able to follow?
Yes, but according to me, it should be little slow, little slow.
I should be more slow.
No, more slow. The what we are going on, little slow on this.
Okay, I am being very slow, you're telling. Okay.
No, not I'm saying the being slow. What speed is we are teaching is good, but be little slower than what we are right now.
Okay, it should be little more slower is what you're telling.
Yes, what you're
Okay.
saying.
Okay.
Yeah, one more thing I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Why I want to learn this course is because I might be using Smartsheet and Microsoft Project in my office.
Okay.
So they have suggested me to learn Excel. Then the work will be easy.
Okay.
So the course content which you will be teaching us, will it be enough for me?
Yes, that should be enough for you.
Okay.
Unless you're doing any automations, it is enough. If you want to learn automations also, then we have another course after this course,
What
which
is
is
automation?
VBA macros.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. So if you don't have any questions, I will stop the recording.